Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Devon Mum Budgets. My name is Philippa. I'm a married mum of 2 boys living in Devon, working in Cornwall, and this channel is all about our journey to savings and working to a zero-based budget. This video we're checking in for the end of July, so we've just closed out week 4. For us, July was a 4-week month. So we'll just go through the end of the month, kind of round up. We'll check through our sinking funds and see what we've got. And I'm going to do a different video setting up August because I haven't actually done the paperwork and everything for it yet. I've been a bit poorly this week, so that kind of stuff has taken a back burner. So we'll quickly run through the last week. So our weeks run Sunday to Saturday. So Sunday the 20th. Lidl, our grocery shop, was a little bit over. Normally it's £120 allowance, and it's rare that we reach that, but yeah, for some reason it was a big shop. Fuel, £20 a week, which is exactly on budget. And then into the spending. On Monday I came home from work early because I was sick, and I got a McDonald's on the way home. I just felt awful and I needed to eat something. Tuesday was a no spend day. I was sick, I was off in bed. Wednesday I was feeling a bit better, and what did we do? Scouts, £8.50. Oh, we're having our end of year like summer party for all of the Beavers, Cubs, Scouts. So I went in and got some bits we did do sort of a picnic, like bring and share. So I got some bits for that, and then I got myself a drink with my own money. On Thursday, this is when last day of term, so the boys broke up for summer holidays. On the Thursday was the first day, and my husband took the day off where he works. They had an open day kind of for friends and family of the people that work there, and so the boys went along to that, and they took £15 out of the summer break sort of envelope, get some ice creams and a couple of bits and bobs. On the Friday, so on the Thursday my husband had taken my car to take the boys, because I work from home on a Thursday, so I didn't need a car anyway. I did have his car, so I could use that if I needed to. And on the Friday morning he realised so my car you don't need to plug the key in to drive it. It's, you know, if the key's in the car it will switch on and you can drive it. So he'd left the keys in his bag and basically took them to work. So on the Friday, luckily, I could take my mum's car because, of course, I couldn't find the spare key for my car because the drawer where it lives, it disappeared from. But anyway, so I had to actually pay full amount for the toll bridge, the Tamar Bridge, because I work in Cornwall on a Friday, so I had to drive back across the bridge, which was £3. I had to get a couple of bits in the morning, just a bit of breakfast and a drink for my sort of break, and then our box meals came out for HelloFresh. And on Saturday, so yesterday, we spent all day in the sunshine in the garden, sorting out the garden, and in the evening we went and got fish and chips in our local town, and we got some ice creams from Morrison's, and that came out of our family fun binder. So that binder is actually looking very empty now, or that envelope, sorry. So that's where we are for the week. So I don't know how, but I've ended up in negative, but I mean, I'm not in the negative, so I don't really know how this has happened. But anyway, came into the week with £371.65. The only bill that came out this week was box. Oh no, actually, we did have, I can't be bothered to amend all this, but we pay for like a little charity fund at our rugby club, and that came out, which was £4. If you've seen my videos from Wednesday, you'll see that I had some leftover savings money, so I took that out and we used that for to stuff some savings for my children's savings folders, and then also we totted up some of the sinking funds here. Groceries was over, fuel was normal, personal was just slightly under. We have £4.94 here in change, which we'll do something with in a minute. So basically it ended up as coming to minus £44.35. So I'm not quite sure where I've gone wrong. I've obviously missed something. I have no idea what. But basically at the end of this week, we have this change here and £1.14 in the bank. So who knows? I've obviously miscalculated something. So do better next month, Philippa. So there we go. That's the end of July for us. And like I said, I'll do a separate video coming onto August because I just haven't got the time to do it right now. Maybe later today I'll do it if I find the time. So I do have a random pound in here, which is for savings, and we'll add the £2 and the other pound to that. And then we'll put this into our penny saver. So that's £1, 80.94, which is great. Put that in here. And then we can mark that off on here. And as it's the end of the month, I will, off camera, top this all up. 194, is that square there? So that's the pennies for the month. So let's pop that away. Now, so we've got £4 here, and I think we probably need to, I think I know where this needs to go. I just want to see what we've got in here, because I think we've got 3 Wednesday pounds there, so let's do that. We've still got this random pound. I guess we'll pop that in an envelope. And I think what we will do, I've got some rollover money in there I forgot about. Ah, yes. I've also got £10 here that we need to reallocate. So let's, right, sorry, my brain is not functioning very well today. I think what we need to do is top this up because this is now looking very low. And I haven't actually updated the tracker. We took £50 out yesterday and that was gone. And that was the 25th. Withdrew 50. So that leaves us with £2. So I think we'll put all of this in there. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, £14 into family fun. What we might do is do that. We'll just do it like that. So there should be £16 in there. Oops. So we'll take those 2 out and we'll put those in. There we go, that's up to date. And then, oopsie. So that's now at £16, which is great. And then these can go back in my little Wednesday pound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that can go back in there. And these can go back into the Wednesday pot. I'll put that back in there. So I haven't even sorted out cash stuffing and everything for next month. Basically, this is what should be going back to the bank from this month. So I am going to just take the grocery shop out of there and personal spending money, and then I'll do everything digitally. So there's £500 in here. So let's just do 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20 for groceries, 20 for personal, 20 for fuel. and then the rest I'll transfer everything digitally rather than putting this back in the bank, and use this for cash stuffing. Saves a million bank trips. So there should be, what's that, 120, 40, 60 plus that £10, 170. So there should be, what's that, 330, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 330. Yeah, perfect. So we've got 330 ready to be cash stuffed for August. Plus whatever I get out of the bank on Monday. So I get paid tomorrow, which is why I haven't got all the money out ready to do the video today. But I'll go through the budget later, but I need to go and do the food shop now, hence why I'm sorting this video now. Right, the last thing to do is do an end of month roundup. So bring this one back in, and we are here. There's Wednesday pounds in there for now. Right, I've got a feeling it's going to be a little bit lower this month from where we were last month. Or maybe not massively. Right, so emergency fund is £145, and 100 of that is back to the bank. Family fun, £16. Gifting is 0. We've had teachers' gifts, yeah, that's been the main expense, and then a couple of other bits. Car maintenance is £50, and that is in a placeholder, that's gone back to the bank. Clothing, we have 20. Household, we have 0. Clubs is on 80. Health is on 0. Hair and beauty is on 10. Scouts is empty. Music lessons is on 5 because we had to get some strings for my son's guitar, and mileage is on 30. I'll top these up at the end, I think. Right, so that's the orange binder. So let's do blue, which is all school binder, but I do not have binders. Right, so summer break has got 135, and that is the only one. These have all got 0. School uniform is £50 in a placeholder. School shoes is £70. And I think the rest of this, miscellaneous trips, is all empty. Because really, until we get back to school, we don't know what trips we're saving up for. So that's the blue binder. Green binder is kind of annual, like birthdays, occasions, I suppose, occasions binder. And we did actually put a little bit in our anniversary this month, which was £15. Mother's Day is 0, 0. All the rest of these are 0. Apart from Christmas, which has got £20. For Christmas, where my husband works, he basically takes a little bit out. We go in stocks and shares, and then he can claim that back in November. So we do have sort of a plan for Christmas really already. And then finally, rainy day is 0, so I don't know why that's at the top. Digitally, New Zealand, I need to tot up actually. So, and then both of the boys have got £100. And the penny saver has actually got a £20 note, but I haven't put it in the envelope. Do I just leave it where it is? Yeah, let's just say 0 for that one. So that's those. Let's quickly add up what we should have in New Zealand. 400. Last month was 460, and the month before that was 360, I think. So New Zealand is 1220, and that's digitally. Right, so let's top these up. Hope everyone's had a good week. I am now feeling better. I was really quite poorly with just a horrid kind of cold thing. My ears are still bunged up. Still can't hear very well, which is really frustrating. What was that? 3, 5, 6. Sorry, the lighting here is not ideal, so you're not going to be able to see the calculator very clearly. Yeah, so I am starting to feel back to normal. My sinuses are still bunged up. My ears, like I said, I can't hear very well still, but I'm sure that'll ease off. 255 in our school binder. 15 and 20. I don't think that's too hard, is it? Could you imagine if I still got it wrong? 35 in the annual, and then we've got 1420 overall savings, which is amazing. So we've got 356, 255, 1420, and 35, £2,066. 2066. I was going to do what have we got in cash and what have we got digitally, but I just don't have the brain space for that right now. So let's see where we were at the end of last month, shall we? So it looks like a big jump. It is a bit of a big jump, but we did have, I hadn't included New Zealand digitally, which last month would have been 820. So what's that? Plus 482. Okay, so it would have been 1302. So we've managed to save £700 this month, which is amazing. And that's the joy of zero-based budgeting, because every single pound has got a job to do. It's already allocated. You don't have to worry about it. It does feel like the beginning of the month, once you've got that budget down, it kind of takes the stress away, to be honest. The only then, not even stress, it's just like being mindful of how you're spending, and jotting everything down really does make you spend differently. I think if you are having any issues around budgeting and savings, and you're getting to the end of the month and you're thinking, where's all my money gone? I do highly recommend this method. I have done a video on this channel about how to get started, so do check that out if you think, yeah, this is something I need to start thinking about. There's loads of other sort of pages on YouTube that explain it as well. So, you know, just pop in like zero-based budget, how do I start, or something like that. Or like I said, just look on my channel, there is one a little while ago. And you don't have to record it all like this. You can do it digitally. It doesn't have to be cash stuffing. There's different ways to do it so that it suits you. You just need to work out, do I do it weekly, fortnightly, or monthly? And then you just break your budget down for that period, mindful of what bills come out when, what needs you've got. And, you know, this is like, my husband and I get between £80 and £100 a month spending money, which is more than enough. You know, I don't need anything particularly. That's for bits here and there. And we're saving, and we're making a real headway into, you know, having an emergency fund. So if anything goes wrong with, I don't know, if I had to take a day sick and I'd run out of sick leave, like, that's kind of covered. So it is peace of mind. I do recommend this highly. It does work. It's a slow burn, you know, it doesn't start straight away. And even things like this, just saving pounds here and there, they quickly add up. You'd be surprised how quickly it does add up. Even like my penny savings challenge, I won't tot it up now, but I think there's over like 30 something pounds in there, and that's just from change over the last 3 months. So it's pretty awesome. Right, I'll stop rambling, and I'll let you go. I hope everyone has a great start to August. Like I said, I'm going to whiz off and do the food shop now, and then I think I'll sit down and sort out the August budget afterwards. So maybe I'll do a video of how I kind of figure it all out. And yeah, stay tuned, keep an eye out for that. I did do a couple of videos on Wednesday. One was sort of condensing the envelopes and taking cash back to the bank. and the other one was just reallocating some extra cash that we had for the month from like child benefit and that kind of side of things. So if you want to check those out, just have a little look on my channel and you can see those videos. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.